I feel like a lot of fans are like mad at me right now because I haven't dropped music in a while. Like I've dropped features and shit. That's kind of what I'm doing to like hold them. But believe in me, I'm working. I don't fucking leave my house. You could ask anyone I know. I don't leave my house. I stay inside. I make music every fucking day. Lovell never fucking dies. I'm coming for you guys. Don't hate me. Believe in me. This is Night Lovell. We in Miami, rolling loud. Shout out to MONTREALITY. Let's get it, bitch. Dang. Favorite cartoon? Can it be an animal? Cartoon animal? I feel like Scooby-Doo is my favorite cartoon animal. Because that nigga's always curious and shit. That was like me growing up. I just want to know everything. So, yeah, Scooby-Doo for sure. Well, I remember some episodes in particular, but the whole like general like theme of it was like he was always trying to find out shit. He was always like the curious. Like I feel like it taught you shit like in the background of your brain, you know? To always like go out and just like find out shit that not the rest of the group wants to find out and shit. But yeah, Scooby-Doo hands down. I need a tat of Scooby-Doo. That's what I need. Dang.
What's up, my guy?
Raw Banks in this bitch. Holy fuck.
You gonna sit up?
Nah, you good, bro.
My nigga the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? 2 goats, you feel me? I'm out there.
Alright, boss. Dang. Call of Duty hands down. Modern Warfare 2. Let's see, RuneScape on PC. Played Maple Story for a bit, 2D on PC. What else? That's pretty much all. I feel like RuneScape took up most of my younger life, like from grade 6 and shit. Then I moved on to like consoles, so Modern Warfare 2 took like over that whole part. And after that I started making music, so I forgot about video games and shit. Bro, that was my life, bro. I literally cause the thing about RuneScape is like when you look at it first, it's not appealing, you know? So when people told me to play it first, I looked at it, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, first of all, it's a web-based RPG. So web-based RPGs are like usually trash because you don't have to download it, so it's like easy access and shit. Once you start, that shit is straight addicting, bro. You could go anywhere, kill anything, make anything. Like it's just like it emulates real life, and I feel like it's appealing to younger kids because we don't get to do anything, you know. So RuneScape was like that like void to our like fucking life and shit.
RuneScape was dope.
You played too?
Yeah, I played.
Dang, what level were you? How'd it go again? Fuck. Jamie wasn't Jamie when she drank up all the Jameson. I devote my time just so I can fucking let this in. Call me slipping when you saw me at a place again. So it's just a whole bunch of like fucking drugs and alcohol fucking changes people. You don't know what's going on with them, and it can be depressing at times, but that is real life, and that's the life we live in right now. Because I feel like that, like, especially today, like not just alcohol. I just use Jameson as like a reference, but like whether it be any type of drug or shit, like that changes a lot of people. And like you realize, like once they get like dive into that shit, you kind of realize who they are, or if they're fucked with it, you realize like that, I don't know, you can't get them back or some shit. Like I don't know, I feel like a lot of people have lost their friends, or like whether it be dead or like just lost them close to them from drugs and shit. So I feel like that, like Jamie wasn't Jamie when she drank up all the Jameson, that shit touches a lot of people. That's why, like even before the show, I'm like, make some noise if you ever had anyone switch up on you, and everyone fucking screams. So yeah, that was like the realest shit, I guess you could say. There's probably more, but I can't even think of it right now. Yeah, I mean, I've only talked to him like a few times on like DM and shit. I don't know, I feel like he's like a legend because of what he brought to the game. Cause he'd mix with like the emo and like punk shit with like rap, you know? And I feel like that opened a lot of doors to people, like whether it be like experimental hip hop or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But that nigga was a fucking legend, bro. Like I talked to him a few times. I remember I was supposed to go to his Toronto show, and then literally like a week after or some shit, like I heard he died. So rest in peace, LiL PEEP. But that nigga's a legend. He will live on forever. There's influence in his shit and everyone's music. I don't care what you say. So rest in peace, LiL PEEP, fam. I mean, like, first and foremost, Drake is like a huge inspiration based on the fact that Canada's an underdog in general in the whole like rap game and shit. So the fact that he's like at the top and he's from Canada, that just puts inspiration in like everyone, whether you're from Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, like anyone. So I feel like Drake inspired me. I'm kind of like, I'm trying to do the same thing he's doing, but just for Ottawa first. You know what I mean? So Drake's a legend, fam. This nigga did it for the whole rap game, and he's from an underdog country, Toronto. Drake's a fucking legend, fam. I love Drake. I love Drake. Till I die, I love Drake. And that's the shit too, because he uses like Canadian slang and shit, and he's still at the top. Like, not everyone understands, but it's just Drake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't, like, everyone from Canada may understand some shit and people from the States may not understand, but he's still at the top. Like, he keeps his city in his blood. So it's fire to see that shit. I mean, it didn't take, like, all it took was being yourself, you know? Like, if you really want to make music, it doesn't matter where you're from, get a mic and just make music. And then it took like a while, like, it takes the internet to kind of follow you once your city kind of follows you, but that's the way it goes all the time, you know? So once Ottawa saw that, they kind of, I don't know, like, jumped on my back and shit. But Ottawa's changed, man. Like, it's been a long time coming. Like, there's a lot of kids making music and shit. It's great. Like, I see all of it. It's amazing. But I mean, we're still the underdog compared to like Toronto, even Montreal a bit maybe, because you guys are bigger. But Ottawa's changed a lot. Now it's like, it makes me want to like cry sometimes seeing how many people just make music now. It's amazing. Like, that's how I wanted it to be this whole time. So it's coming into fruition now. Love is amazing, bro. I feel like a lot of people, you can't force it. You can't look for love. I feel like it has to come to you type shit. Because if you force it, then it doesn't really work out, or it'll end early or some shit. But love is good, man. That's one of the aspects of life. I mean, at the end of all this, I'm trying to start a family, have kids and shit. So love is amazing, bro. Love is great. I love love.
What is the most romantic thing you've ever done for a lady?
Well, I did this for my girl. I brought her, I live in Ottawa, right? And I drove to, I took a flight to Toronto on her birthday, and I brought her flowers as a birthday gift. So me and the flowers were the birthday gift. So I feel like that's the most romantic thing. Yeah. I feel like, I don't have a fetish, but I've tweeted a lot of shit about like sucking toes and shit. And the fans kind of like hooked onto it. So I guess you could say sucking toes. I don't know. I get weird with that shit, you know? I've never done it before though. I'm waiting for the right time. But sucking toes is on my like bucket list, hands down. My message to the youth is, well, first and foremost, the youth. I feel like the youth is what curates a lot of artists today, like me, myself. I want to formally thank the youth. Be smart. It's a lot of fucked up shit going around right now. Be smart. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Enjoy yourselves, but don't be stupid. Listen to your parents. Go to school if you want. If you really feel like school is not your shit, don't go to school, but have a plan for not going to school, and just fucking succeed, bro. Born free. We don't ever have to do anything we don't want to do, so just make this world great. It's up to the youth, because they're the young ones right now. I feel like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, like, tell someone that's depressed what to do, because they feel like no one's words kind of fix it. But I mean, just push through it, man. Like, I feel like this is just a small part in our whole life. People kind of make it bigger than it really is. Just push through it. Life always gets better. Whatever happens now is not the future. It's not the end. So just push through it. That's what life is. It comes with ups, it comes with downs. So you just got to go through that shit. Shout out MONTREALITY. I fuck with these niggas. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Follow their Instagram, Twitter, everything. It's Night Lovell. 613 in this bitch. Signing out.
That's what it was, man. Thank you.
Yes, boss.
MONTREALITY Show.
I don't like to put things in super neat categories like reincarnation or Buddhism or, you know, specific religion. I just like to take bits and pieces of what seems to make sense to me and kind of make it part of my own beliefs, you know.